One of those in-between days in autumn when the sun still felt good, but the wind gusts hinted at the inevitable bite of winter. A blustery day that would see history made at Beaver Stadium for a coach who had seemingly been there forever.
Good snap by Iorio. They give it to Omar Easy. Right side, 35-40. Omar trips up at the 43.
Penn State hosted Ohio State. The Lions hoping to carry over the momentum from their win over Northwestern. But the Buckeyes snatched it away with their first snap.
Back goes Belisari. He'll throw on first down. Time throws it deep down the middle for Jenkins at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Joe Paterno won his first national championship the year his freshman quarterback was born. Neither would let an early touchdown bother them.
Back goes Mills. Waits, throws it near side for Bryant Johnson. Makes the catch at midfield. It goes down there. A fabulous catch by Bryant Johnson. A 30-yard play and a first down for the Nittany Lions.
Using both his arm and leg, Zach Mills immediately installed some confidence in a Nittany Lion offense that had come from behind 5 times to beat Northwestern. And when the Buckeyes keyed on him, players like Larry Johnson were just a short pitch away. The series has been dominated by the home team, and the sellout crowd of more than 108,000 hoped the trend would continue.
Mills goes back. He throws for Blosser at the 10 to the far corner to the 5. Keeps his balance and inside the 5 to the 4-yard line.
The Lions couldn't punch it in, but Robbie Gould's 23-yard field goal made it 7-3. Now it was time for the defense to step up. Stung by the one-play touchdown drive allowed on the first series, Jimmy Kennedy provided pressure on quarterback Steve Belisari, and Sean Mayer had great coverage. The Buckeyes would have to punt it back to Mills and the Nittany Lions.
Back goes Mills. He waits. He throws. Johnson makes the catch for first down at the 25-yard line. Tony Johnson reaching out to make that play, and the Nittany Lions have made some tough catches early. Mills play action, waits, he throws far side for McCoo, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, comes out of bounds on the far side. McCoo is like a wide receiver going out there out of the backfield. He is a guy who can make anybody miss downfield. He can get away from a corner or a safety. He'll beat linebackers every time.
Mills and McCoo continued the magic against an Ohio State team that was third in the Big Ten in pass defense. And it led to a score for the second straight series, this time a 46-yard field goal for Robbie Gould, the longest of his career. As things moved to the second quarter, Penn State was controlling most aspects of the game, even though they were down 7-6. Since the Buckeyes' opening play bombed for a touchdown, the Nittany Lion defense had taken over.
Gardner creeps up now, backs out. Belisari rolls near side, and hit by Michael Haynes and thrown to the turf for a sack back at the 25-yard line.
But just as the decibel level reached the frenzied mark, the juiced-up crowd was quieted as Ohio State provided some defense of their own. Cy Grant intercepted Mills, and the game's first turnover would lead to a Buckeye field goal. Mike Nugent connected from 28 yards, and it was 10-6. But Mills and the Lions had been perfecting the art of answering a score with a score, and they did it again.
And he juggles the snap. He has time. He throws over the middle. Gilmore, first down, 40, 45, and muscles his way to the 46 and a Penn State first down. And the Lions second and 6 from midfield. Play action, Mills rolls near side. Mills, he'll keep it and go. Midfield, 45, Zach to the 40, and lowers the shoulder to the sideline at the 35-yard line.
Mills continued to threaten with both the run and pass, and he was really pinpointing his tosses, even completing passes into double coverage. Bryant Johnson came away with a football even in the toughest of circumstances, and for the third time in 4 possessions, another freshman, Robbie Gould, added a field goal, another 46-yarder. Again, it was a one-point football game. Late in the half, Penn State was looking for a final possession and the lead, but the Buckeyes got out of a 3rd and 15.
All in motion toward us. They gave it to him last time. They give it to him again this time. 20, 25, 30. First down, Ohio State.
The conversion proved costly for the Nittany Lions as Belisari hit Michael Jenkins with a 68-yard pass. Bruce Branch saved the touchdown, and it would turn out to be a very important tackle because Penn State staunchly defended what little territory they had left. First and goal at the 1, but the Lions held and forced the Buckeyes to kick a field goal. 13-9 at the half, with Joe Paterno still tracking down the Bear. Lions in Ohio State. have the two best overall records in the conference, and these two tradition-rich programs were about to put on a second-half show that would be missed by anyone getting back to their seats late.
Wells first down 40, 45. Burke breaks it open. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jonathan Wells.
Just like the first half, the Buckeyes scored immediately, but this time Penn State was unable to answer right back. When Zach Mills' pass skipped off the hands of Eddie Drummond, Derek Ross returned the interception 45 yards. 2 touchdowns in less than 3 minutes. But Joe Paterno is a resilient man, and he has taught resiliency to several generations of football players. Even when things looked bleakest, there was no quit in the Nittany Lions.
Ross creeps up. He's blitzing. Design run by Mills. 35. Hurdles man to the 40, 45, 50. Throws to the 40. Far sideline 40, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Zach Mills. A 69-yard run. Boy, just a good job of keeping his feet. He gets hit around the thigh area. Did not go down on the play. And all of a sudden, Penn State needed a big play, and they got it from Zach Mills.
Mills' run was the spark Penn State was looking for, but the Lions had dug themselves quite a hole. They still trailed by 12 against the second hardest team to score on in the Big Ten. Penn State's defense almost had to shut out Ohio State the rest of the way. But the Buckeyes had a quarterback who could run, too.
3rd and 10, Ohio State. Buckeyes at their own 16. Sorry, play action. Goes back. Time. Pumps. Rolls right. Now he has a seam. He'll keep it and go to the 20. Fakes to the 25. And a first down for Ohio State at the 28-yard line.
Paterno's defense did not let him down. Penn State had been a strong second-half team all season long. Their coaching staff always making helpful adjustments in the locker room.
He'll give it to Ross up the middle. Anthony Adams spins him around and throws it for a loss at the 32-yard line. Penn State shows blitz. Here they come. Belisari rolls near side. He throws incomplete for sound, and Ohio State will have to kick it away.
But Penn State could not take advantage of excellent field position, and they went 3 and out, giving the ball and perhaps the momentum back to the Buckeyes.
Give it a Wells. Stretch play. Turns it upfield to the 40, 45, 50, and down at the Penn State 49-yard line.
There are moments in every football game where a team either gives in or refuses to lose. Penn State's defense decided on the latter.
They give it to Ross. Trapped in the backfield. Finishes him off. Fumbles the football. Penn State recovers. Mayer has it at the 40 and out to the 42-yard line. There's a big turnover that the Lions absolutely had to have. He gets his right hand in and knocks that football away when Ross was trying to gain another additional yard by lunging forward. That's when the ball popped out. And I'll tell you, Penn State needed that big time because Ohio State took control of the line of scrimmage on that series. Now they need to cash it in.
With everybody on the same page, that wouldn't take long.
Rolling near side Mills. Throws it deep down the middle for Bryant Johnson. Makes the catch at the Ohio State 26. First down, Nittany Lions.
Penn State used Johnson & Johnson to get back in the end zone. First, Bryant Johnson shows why he's become such a clutch receiver. Then Tony Johnson picked up 6.
Mills back to pass. He waits. He throws it down the near side for Tony Johnson. He's got it at the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. The Nittany Lions take the turnover, and they cash it in.
For the second straight week, Penn State was on its way to more than 500 yards of offense. But perhaps more important, for the second straight week, most of that yardage came while the Lions were behind in the game. With true heart and grit, they were showing they could take a punch, maybe several, and still win the fight. With Penn State's offense marching up and down the field, the defense played like it couldn't wait to get the ball back in their hands.
Back to pass. He waits. He throws. Complete out to the 22-yard line of the first down to Tony Johnson.
Fran Ganner's offense was being executed to perfection, and Zach Mills would pile up the second most rushing yardage for a Penn State quarterback in the school's history.
Good snap to Mills. He goes back. Sets up the screen. Complete to Omarisi. 35, 40. He goes to the 45. Lowers the shoulder. 50. And Omarisi knocked out of bounds to the far side at midfield. It goes right through his hands. Right through his hands. He picks it up. He rolls far side. He breaks contain. He throws it downfield. Complete to R.J. Moon. 45. 40. Breaks a tackle to the 30. 25 to the 20. And bumps out of bounds to the far side at the 17. And you talk about a young quarterback with a lot of poise. Rolled out. Use that speed he has. Rolled out to left. Found the way you draw it up. They gained a lot of yards.
31 yards to be exact. It took just one more play to send a power surge through Beaver Stadium that made 108,000 people unable to sit down. And the Nittany Lions had come all the way back. Mills to Eric McCoo, 20 unanswered points. And for the second straight game, Penn State took their first lead in the fourth quarter. A Yaakov Israel interception and a 64-yard punt by David Royer helped protect that lead. Ohio State had no room to move.
Back goes Belisari. Short drop to the goal line. Just away to the 5. And submarine and down to the 6-yard line. And a big sequence coming up here.
A sequence that would see Larry Johnson take the ball to the Ohio State 14-yard line. But just when it appeared that the Lions were marching to a clinching score, Darian Scott broke through and sacked Mills, leaving Penn State in no man's land.
48-yard attempt by Robbie Gold. Put down. The kick by Robbie is on its way, and that kick is no good.
Bear Bryant's record wouldn't fall so easily. The football gods were going to make Penn State work a little harder for this win. But this was typical Big Ten football, and with typical Penn State resolve, the Nittany Lions special teams saved the game.
Good snap for the lead. It's blocked. It's rolling free at the 3-yard line, and Penn State comes up with another big special teams play. Jimmy Kennedy gets the blocked field goal for the Nittany Lions.
All that was left was for Zach Mills to do what he had done all day, run around with a football, until time expired, until Joe Paterno became the winningest coach ever in major college football.